With the holiday season in full swing and more people hitting the road, it's an important time to discuss the dangers and impact of distracted driving. Joining us to discuss how we can put the brakes to distracted driving are Jessica Kearney, Assistant Vice President of the Travelers Institute, and Ryan McMahon, Senior Vice President of Cambridge Mobile Telematics. Welcome to you both. Jessica, can you tell us about the different types of distractions drivers can face on the road and how they combat them?
Yeah, absolutely. So you said it. Holiday season is upon us, and so is holiday travel. So this is a terrific opportunity to talk about all things roadway safety and certainly distracted driving. So turning around to reach for something in the back seat, eating, scrolling through your phone, really anything that diverts your attention away from the road in front of you is going to increase your crash risk and put others at risk around you. So luckily, there's some really simple tips that we can all use this holiday season and certainly throughout the year to help us stay safe behind the wheel. So here's a few. First, program that navigation, set up that music playlist, set up that podcast before you get underway. Take a moment to be really intentional and prepared before you leave for your destination. Two, speak up. So if you're driving with someone who's distracted, this is your opportunity to say something. Really take that opportunity to send the signal to friends and family that driving distracted is not okay. And lastly, if you really have to take that call, you really need to send that text message, make sure you pull over safely so you can do so.
Jessica, Travelers just released a survey. Can you share some of those findings?
Yeah, absolutely. So our research shows that 70% of respondents think that distracted driving is a bigger issue today than it has been even over the last few years. And we all know, I think we see it, phone use continues to be a problem. More than a quarter of our respondents actually admit to using social media. If you can imagine that while driving, it's pretty alarming. So here's one easy thing that you can do. Most smartphones today are actually already equipped with the technology that you need to block those incoming notifications while you drive. So if you have an iPhone, it's called Driving Focus. You can look for it in your settings. For Android users, it's called Driving Mode. Only 20% of drivers today are using these features. That's according to Cambridge Mobile Telematics. So I have a challenge for everyone listening. Try it. It takes 30 seconds to set up today. You might be amazed at the results.
And Ryan, how do we assess road risk and how can we measure it?
Yeah, using technology, we can actually understand the behaviors that are engaged from the road and then understand what leads to crashes and what leads to safe trips. What I can tell you is picking up a phone while you drive increases your chances of getting into a crash by 300%. And it's not only that a crash occurs, it occurs at higher speed, 40% higher speed for drivers that are distracted at the time of the impact. And what that means is higher degrees of injuries, and unfortunately, deaths on the road. So the most important thing is to understand this and to combat the behavior.
Ryan, how are telematics programs promoting safer driving?
One of the things that's happening today that people may not be aware of is the insurance industry is actually incentivizing people, giving people benefits for engaging in safe driving behavior. That comes in the form of usage-based insurance programs. These are programs that are downloaded on an app. Drivers then get feedback on driving safety, and they get their own personalized driving score that will, over time, save them money on insurance.
Great. And where can people go to learn more?
You can visit cmt.ai or travelersinstitute.org.
All right, great reminders as we move further into this busy time of year. Thank you both. Now, one more time, you can visit travelersinstitute.org and cmt.ai. For Connecticut's Morning Buzz, I'm Jillian Andrews.